I had the most amazing time. You are wonderful and fun to be with. I can't wait for our next date.
Oh, thank you, darling. I enjoyed myself too. I'll miss you.
Love you. Cheers.
Who is that young man who dropped you? Why didn't you invite him in? Mom. He's just a friend and I can't just invite him in without informing you. Where does he work? Does he come from a rich family? Oh Mom, stop it now. Does a man have to be rich for me to be friends with him? Come on Rina, I don't want you living a miserable life with a pauper for a husband. He must provide well, drive a nice car, be able to take care of me, your mother. I won't agree to anything less. Seriously Mom, did Dad have all those things you mentioned above before you married him? It's not about your father, and anyway that's why I'm trying my level best so that you don't end up living a miserable life like me. At times I don't understand you Mom. Let me go inside and cook dinner. Rina, you look radiant. What's the secret, my friend? I'm so happy to see you. It's been a while since we last met. It's love. I'm in love with this guy. His name is Walter. He's everything a woman could want in a man. He's caring, loving, considerate and prayerful. And you should see him, he's so handsome. And you, how have you been? Where are you headed to today? I envy you, I never seem to find the right guys. Most of them just want me for a trophy, to be seen hanging out with them. Some of them chase me for the benefits I can't afford them, and majority just imagine that I have all the money in the world and can afford to splash it around. Don't worry, keep praying, the Lord will send an honest and loving man your way. The only obstacle to my happiness is my mom. She's only concerned about the material possessions. I pray that she changes that mindset and understands that love counts in any happy marriage. Relax my friend, things are gonna be okay. I have to get going. I brought something for you from Italy, let's pick it from my car as I head off. Oh, thank you my dear friend for always remembering me while on your trips. So, Walter, it's great to finally get to know you better. Can you tell me a bit about yourself and your job if you don't mind? Where do you work? Is it stable?
Of course, Mom. I'm 33 years old, the firstborn in our family, and I work as a software engineer at a tech company here in town. It's been a steady job, and I really enjoy what I do.
That sounds promising. It's important for my daughter to be with someone who has a stable job. And, Walter, what kind of family do you come from? Are your parents and siblings close by?
Well, my family is pretty close-knit. My parents live just a few miles away, and I have one sister who's still in college and a brother who is in high school. We all get along well, and I see them often.
That's good to hear. Family values are important to us. And, by the way, what type of car do you drive?
Oh, I drive a used sedan, nothing fancy. It's reliable, though.
Reliability is important too. Well, Walter, thank you for sharing that with me. It's nice to get to know you better. Let me see what Rina is preparing for us. Sweetie, can we talk for a moment? Of course, Mom. What's on your mind? How did your conversation with Walter go? Well, in regard to that, I want you to know that I care about your happiness. And I've noticed that your boyfriend is a wonderful person, but I'm concerned about his financial situation. I want to make sure he can provide for you and take good care of you in the long run. Mom, we're happy together, and we're both working towards our goals. Money isn't everything. I know it's not everything, but can happiness buy you food, pay school fees for your children, or will it buy good clothes and a good home to live? Come on Rina, we all know that financial stability can make life a lot easier. I can tell you for free, this your Walter is not the right guy for you. Stop it Mom, this is the 5th guy I brought home and you already don't approve of him. I'm the one getting married to him, not you. Hold it there young lady, I'm your mother and you can't talk to me in that tone. I don't like him, and that's final. I'll be in my room if you need me. You can see him off. Thank you for coming my friend, it's been a while since you visited me. You remember my son Derek? He came back from the USA and he's looking for a wife. And who would be a better match than your daughter Rina? I hope you didn't let her get engaged to those hopeless guys she's always hanging out with. Oh, This is the best news I've heard in a long time. Of course she's very single. Do you think I'd allow her to marry those paupers she brings home every now and then? Unless she elopes. Tell me what needs to be done and we'll start the wedding preparations immediately.
My son will come and take Rina out, and then we'll start the preparations. He wants to marry and relocate with his wife to the USA. She will not be left behind.
I can't hold my excitement. Let me go home and tell Rina the good news. Ask your son to visit as soon as he comes home. The Lord has already heard my prayers. You can't imagine what great news I bear today. I'm the happiest mother on earth. What is it, mother? You're making me anxious. Do you remember Derek? Your childhood friend who went to study medicine in the USA? He's back and is asking for your hand in marriage. Imagine that, Rina. And after the wedding, he wants to take you with him to the USA. You can't be serious, Mom. How do you just want to marry me off to someone I've not seen in ages? I barely know him. I don't even love him. God help me. Keep quiet, girl. You don't even know what is good for your own self. I'm not going to argue with you. Derek will come take you out. Behave yourself and be nice to him. He is our ticket to good life. You'll learn to love him as you live together. Okay, Mom. But I'm not promising anything.
You are as beautiful as I remember you. How have you been?
I'm fine. You? I'm sorry, Derek. I'm just meeting you as a friend. Also, because of our parents, we barely know each other that we have to get married.
I am going to be patient with you. I'll wait on you, Rina. You know I've always loved you since childhood, and it has always been my prayer that I'll be the one to marry you.
I just don't know. Anyway, we'll see what will happen.
Thank you for making me the happiest man on earth. I love you, Rina.
I love you too, Derek.
Mommy, thank you for giving me your daughter's hand in marriage. I promise to make her happy. We'll be leaving for the USA tomorrow. I'm sending you $10,000 in your account. Please manage it before we send you some more.
I'm the one who should thank you. My daughter's future is secure, and I know you'll make her happy. Thank you for the money, my son. I'm very excited to be traveling to the USA. I always hear great things about the place.
It's good we got married. Otherwise you'd never have gotten a chance to visit the USA.
Are you mocking me? Get serious, Derek. Don't try me.
Come on, Rina. I was just kidding. You can't take a joke.
What kind of joke is that? Please don't try such jokes on me again.
My name is Carla and this is the 24 News Network. News just in is that there has been an air crash whereby a private helicopter carrying a newly married couple was involved, Mr. Derek and his wife Rina, whereby the two were rushed to the city hospital. We pray for their quick recovery. In other news,
Doctor, tell me honestly, how's my daughter and her husband? What are their conditions?
Honestly speaking, their conditions are not good, especially the young lady. She is still in a coma. The husband is already awake. Keep praying. Our God is merciful. He'll hear and answer your prayers.
Our God is great for sparing both your lives. Now that you are getting better, it will be great that you take your wife for specialized treatment abroad. With the advanced methods of treatment, she'll get better soonest.
No, Mummy. I'm not going to waste my time and money on her. Please, I have better things to do. After all, you're the one who insisted that I marry her. She was not my choice. As soon as I get off this wheelchair, I'm flying back to the USA to continue my practice and get someone healthy to marry.
Really? What kind of monster did I give birth to? Are you the son that I carried in my womb for 9 months and brought up in church? If you do that, I disown you. I won't like to be associated with you. I'm going. Call me when you come back to your senses.
Mom, what happened to my husband? He hasn't come to see me. Or is there something you're not telling me? No, my daughter, your husband had to be transferred to another hospital for specialized surgery. You'll be together soon. Just concentrate on getting better. Even Walter came to see you, but you were highly sedated. Our God will make you better. Okay, I'll do that. I just wish I'd been awake to see Walter. I miss his friendship so much. Did he say he'll come back again? Oh yes, he'll be coming back again tomorrow. Let's get you to bed so you may get some rest.
Rina, I'm here for just one thing. Please sign the divorce papers. I'm no longer interested in this marriage. How can I live with a crippled wife? I'm too young to handle such big problems.
What do you mean? I thought you loved me, Derek. Marriage is for better for worse. Why did you marry me if you really didn't love me?
I was doing it to make Mother happy, but now with this accident, I can't manage this. I have a good life in the USA. Why waste my time here caring for you? I'm not even sure that you will get better. Enough with the questions. Can you sign and get this done with? I have already transferred $500,000 to your account to cater for your treatment. It should be enough to take good care of you and your mother.
Here, it's all signed. I really don't wish to see your face again. I don't know what I saw in you in the first place. I must have been blind to have agreed to marry you. Thanks, Walter, for bringing me home from the hospital. You've been my support system all along, and I'm happy that I'm finally out of the hospital after all those months with therapy and care. After dumping you for my runaway husband, you still care enough to help me through with my problems.
Rina, you are my one true love. I could not move on after you left me. And when I heard that you were in an air crash, my heart crushed to bits. I just prayed and fasted that you'll be alive. And my God answered those prayers. Look at you now. You're alive and well. Whatever the case, I'll never leave your side again.
Thanks for being patient with me. May God bless you. Walter, my son. I'm here to ask for your forgiveness. I was just gullible, and now see where it has landed my daughter? Thanks for being there for Rina when she really needed someone to support her.
Please don't cry, Mom. Rina is my one true love. And there is nothing to forgive. You were just trying to make sure your daughter has a bright future. I assure you, if you give me your blessing and let me marry Rina, I'll make her happy. She'll never lack in Jesus' mighty name.
I give you my blessing. You can start making the wedding preparations. Thank you for hearing me out. Have a great day. I am so happy to be your wife, Walter. Thanks for waiting for me.
I'd rather be with you than with anybody else. The Lord instructed me to wait for you, and that is what I did. After you left me for Derek, I was frustrated and went into depression. My home church members got close to me, prayed and fasted with me until I got back on my feet. That is when the Lord spoke to me. I saw you on a bumpy terrain, but I was patient, and here we are, together forever, till death do us apart. Let us learn to always pray and trust in the Lord's plans for our lives. The book of Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths." Allowing God to be your guide begins with a commitment to trust.